Okay, so something that you should know about Abby, after talking to Elyssa a little bit, she said that Abby will do absolutely anything for anyone that she cares about to make them feel special. She loves deeply and always has her back through thick and thin. Abby loves to have fun and is the life of the party wherever she goes. And we're gonna see that later on the dance floor too, for sure. So one more time, give it up for Abby.
Hello everybody. I am Abby. I'm Alyssa's sister. I am the middle child in every sense of the word. Alyssa is definitely the baby of the family in every sense, and my brother Ben definitely leads us and is the oldest. So thank you all for being here today. We greatly appreciate everything that everybody has done. So a little bit about Elyssa and I. A lot of families around here watch TV and want to be families like Leave It to Beaver. The Steele family idolizes Home Alone. So that's where we get all of our laughter and our joy is being home alone. As Kevin McAllister used to say, when I'm grown up, I'm living alone. Well, some people and that you may know might have used the motto of, I hate this stupid family. But it was always said with joy. So you have sisters that are close, and Elyssa and I had a different opportunity where some sisters grew up in the same household, some sisters share a room. Elyssa and I got to share a bed. So that came with a lot of good stories, and Mikey, I have a little bit of advice for you too. The first thing is, when you wake up in the morning, if you want to use Alyssa's straightener or hair dryer, don't. If for some reason they say don't go to bed angry, but if for some reason you do, and you want to get her back, you just got to leave the door cracked just a little bit where the light pierces her eye in the morning and she has to wake up. The joke in our family is we may fight sometimes, but we love harder. I encourage that to be your motto. Continue to love hard. We're passionate people, and we're opinionated people, but we love with all our hearts. And we get that from the people that raised us. So, Mom has a group of friends, and they're called the Dirty Dozen. So if you were a member of the Dirty Dozen, could you please stand up?
Now, following Abby is matron of honor, Aaron. Yes, it is muted. I got you. I have an intro for you. So Aaron is Alyssa's best friend, and they have been that way since growing up. So Elyssa was Aaron's maid of honor just a few years ago, and now Aaron has the honor of returning the favor. Now Aaron is the most friendly, bubbly person that you will ever meet. She goes above and beyond to make everyone feel welcomed and loved, and has a great sense of humor. So Aaron, the floor is yours. Take it away.
Get it? Oh, okay. There we go. All right, I hope everyone has had a few drinks because I am not very good at public speaking, like my father, Fody, is, and Abby. But yes, I'm Erin, and I've had the pleasure of knowing Elyssa for the past 27 years, my whole life. We grew up together, we were babies together, and so what that means that I have 27 years of crazy adventures and crazy stories that not many of you will know, but Elyssa knows, and that's what matters. So I'm going to list off a few. Alrighty, so just to rattle off a few, we would play dress up in my attic. We had the most random assortment of clothes, and then we would force my brothers and her brother early on to make home videos with us. So those were quite embarrassing, and we still have them on tape. We've watched a few of them recently, and it's very cringy. So, catching frogs in the creek near the Langwasser's house with Victoria and Olivia and Christian. Lots of memories there. Dressing up in disguises and playing spies around the neighborhood. Vacation Bible school. Dark swim team. Even worse, dork swim team. Yes, it was called dork. We were chased by security in Lakeside while on a motor scooter. We didn't know at the time that we were not supposed to be on motor scooters, and then all of a sudden Alyssa's scooter gets confiscated, and we're crying because we're young and we lost our scooters, and we found out that they were at the police department, so we had to go find them. We lived in this cute little house all summer called The Tiny, and we worked at a local coffee shop, and that was just so much fun. We shared a bedroom, we worked at the same place, and it was just a blast. The Keckley family reunion, when I won the family trivia game. Yep, not the family who won the trivia game, it was me, so that was good. Countless times sneaking up on the Lakeside Hotel roof, almost agreeing to live in an old woman's camper for the whole summer. We didn't know this old woman, she just offered her camper to us, and we literally thought, there's a hole in the floor, we literally thought that we could fix it up as like 16-year-olds and live there all summer. Thankfully, Cheryl was like, that's a no-no. Taking our bikes on the ferry over to Kelly's Island and riding around the entire island. College formals, countless sunsets and sunrises on the lakeside dock. First boyfriends, first breakups, forever boyfriends turned husbands. Shout out Mikey, shout out Justin, wherever you are. Moving to different states,
give it up for Aaron. From a tag team duo of Derek and Nick. Now, Derek went to college with Mikey, and they were in the same fraternity. So they've been best friends for almost 10 years, and Derek is known as being very intentional and supportive. Now, Nick worked with Mikey at OU for 3 years, and they, during that time, got really close. Nick is loyal and has an adventurous spirit. So boys, the floor is yours, take it away.
All right, well, Mikey, thank you for those kind words. We will unfortunately not be returning them immediately. So you see, Mikey, hoping to minimize his public humiliation, arranged that my friend Nick and I would give a combined speech. He was sadly mistaken. He's actually created the perfect storm, his ultimate undoing. So, let's begin. The first time I really met Mikey was in a place you really get to know someone. Yes, it was in a dark and mildew-infested basement with 20 other sweaty men. That's right, you guessed it. It was our first night as a pledge in a fraternity. But don't worry, we were mostly clothed most of the time. Anyways, I smelled something particularly stinky to my left, and when I looked, I met the sweatiest person I know. It was a mirror. Shocked and appalled, I looked to my right and met Mikey. Not a single drop of sweat could be spotted on his perfectly lotioned face. My first thought was, I wonder what tips and tricks he could provide for my skincare.
Alright, give me a second. Best man speech. Oh, I'm not supposed to talk to this. Okay. I have to say, Mikey did not want me to speak at all. That's why he made me split time with Derek. But maybe you'll find out by the end of this why he said that. Let me start by saying this. There was this one time, Mikey and I were a little drunk, Athens, Ohio, my university. Let's just say, Elyssa, cover your ears. I'm joking, I'm not going to do that just yet. There are only a few stories that I think I could really embarrass him, and we'll get into those a little later.
Yeah, so unfortunately for our listeners here today, we've been ordered and barred to shy away from certain stories. But a fatal flaw in Mikey's master plan is that he didn't say we can't tell you which stories we can't tell. So, without further ado, here is a short list of titles that you'll have to fill in all of the details yourselves. All right. First, we have The Curious Case of Mikey's Missing Chinos.
The banana theft.
Senpai Mikey.
The baby scare.
Did Mikey embezzle funds from insert university name here?
Lost in New Orleans.
I'm pretty sure Mikey embezzled funds from insert university.
The Great Spanking. But seriously, there's no other guy I'd want to make some of those dumb numbers with. And through it all, he's still someone that I strive to be in many ways. And I think that we all can. Because of that, I think the groom tonight deserves a round of applause. Give it up for Mike. Who else would you rather have by Elyssa's side? A genuinely good man who has so much love for everyone in his life and truly embodies what it means to be a man of God. Elyssa, I truly pray that you can take him. You may be the first woman to marry a man sassier than her. But if there's anyone who could, it'd be you.
Yeah, I agree. In all seriousness, Mikey is the one who had to put up with us. Whether it was I showed up unannounced at 2 a.m. wanting to watch a movie, or asked him to help me move out of my apartment 3 hours before the deadline. Thank you. Or asking him to forgive me for flipping everything in his room upside down. I knew I could count on him. Through my own wedding, finding grad schools, COVID, and losing some of my close family members, Mikey has been a true and steadfast friend. Elyssa and Mikey's now in-laws, don't be worried about our foolish and mostly untrue anecdotes. Mikey is actually a God-fearing and loving person, and now seeing a couple who are as in love with each other as they are with Jesus, it just brings joy to my heart. And so you have been a blessing in my life and Sophie's life, and as well as so many others. And we can't wait to see how God continues to work through you at the hospital and at the university and the family that you build.
Anyways, I'm Nick. If you really want to hear the stories, come find me tonight. Feed me enough old fashions, and we'll find the real stories. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for being here and helping us celebrate the start of the season. Have a great night.
Cheers.